The Jaguar XJ13 is one of the most fascinating and legendary cars ever produced, not because it was widely sold or mass-produced, but because of its rarity, uniqueness, and the story that surrounds it. Created in the 1960s, the XJ13 was intended to be Jaguar's entry into the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans, a race that had brought the brand immense glory in the 1950s with cars like the C-Type and D-Type. However, despite its promising design and groundbreaking engineering, the XJ13 never got the chance to compete, making it one of the rarest and most mythical Jaguars in history. At the heart of the XJ13 lies its extraordinary engine, a 5.0-liter V12 that was designed specifically for racing. Unlike the standard Jaguar engines of the time, this powerplant was an all-aluminum masterpiece that produced over 500 horsepower, a remarkable figure for the 1960s. The engine was not just about raw power but also about refinement and performance efficiency, as Jaguar aimed to combine durability with speed to handle the grueling conditions of endurance racing. The V12 design would later influence Jaguar's road cars decades down the line, proving that the XJ13 was ahead of its time. The body of the XJ13 was a piece of art in itself. Designed by Malcolm Sayer, who was also responsible for the aerodynamic brilliance of the D-Type and E-Type, the XJ13 had curves and proportions that were not only functional but breathtakingly beautiful. Its low-slung profile, sweeping lines, and wide stance were sculpted for maximum aerodynamic efficiency, ensuring high-speed stability. Many enthusiasts believe it to be one of the most beautiful cars ever built, and it is often compared to Italian masterpieces of the same era such as Ferraris and Maseratis. The aluminum construction made it lightweight yet strong, a necessity for endurance racing where every kilogram made a difference. Despite all its innovation and potential, the XJ13 never made it to Le Mans. By the time the car was ready for testing in 1966, Jaguar's racing program had already taken a different direction, and regulations had changed, rendering the XJ13 unsuitable for competition. Instead of being the hero of Le Mans, the XJ13 became a hidden treasure, a car that never fulfilled its racing destiny. Only one prototype was ever built, making it incredibly rare and even more legendary. The car's history took an unexpected turn in 1971 when Jaguar decided to bring the XJ13 out of storage for promotional purposes during the launch of the V12-powered E-Type. Unfortunately, during a filming session, the car was involved in a high-speed accident due to a tire failure, rolling multiple times and sustaining severe damage. Luckily, test driver Norman Dewis, who was behind the wheel, survived the crash. The XJ13, however, was nearly destroyed, and it seemed that the legend of the car would end there. Yet, Jaguar's commitment to its history meant the XJ13 was painstakingly rebuilt. Using the original parts and blueprints, Jaguar restored the car to its former glory, keeping its design as authentic as possible. Today, the restored prototype sits in Jaguar's heritage collection and is occasionally displayed at prestigious events. Its appearance always draws crowds, as enthusiasts marvel not only at its beauty but also at the untold potential it carried. The XJ13's story is not just about racing but also about what could have been. It symbolizes Jaguar's ambition, innovation, and engineering brilliance of the 1960s, a time when the company was pushing boundaries in both design and performance. Its V12 engine left a lasting legacy, and its design continues to inspire modern Jaguar models. More importantly, it remains a reminder of how sometimes history takes unexpected turns, leaving behind stories that captivate future generations even more than victories would have. Collectors and enthusiasts around the world see the XJ13 as priceless, not because of its racing success but because of its uniqueness and rarity. Replicas have been built over the years, allowing some to experience what it might have been like to drive such a machine, but the original car remains untouchable, a crown jewel in automotive history. The fact that it is a one-off prototype only enhances its allure, ensuring that the Jaguar XJ13 will forever remain one of the most celebrated cars that never raced. In the world of classic cars, very few hold the mythical status of the Jaguar XJ13. It is not simply a machine but a story, a dream frozen in time, representing both triumph and tragedy. Though it never crossed the finish line at Le Mans, its legacy endures as one of the greatest cars ever built. For many enthusiasts, the XJ13 is proof that sometimes legends are not defined by victories but by the unmatched aura of what could have been.